Good evening, everyone. You're all very welcome to Cashel Community School this evening for this year's school show. We're delighted to present to you our production of The Little Mermaid.
Before we begin, there are 3 housekeeping issues. Firstly, fire exits. In the event of an emergency, on your right are 2 exit doors, and on the left, the door through which you entered. Secondly, phones. Please switch your phones off, as they interfere with the sound and the quality of the performance. Thirdly, please be aware that there are strobe lighting throughout the show.
So, sit back, relax, and prepare to be captivated by our fantastic cast and their wonderful production of The Little Mermaid. Thank you.
This is where I belong. Beneath the clear white blue here, I feel complete. completely new here in the world above. It's like my life was wrong, and somehow now at last I'm in my own skin, up here in the world above. There's so much light here, light and space, the sun's so bright here upon my face. It feels so right here, warm as love. Life seems to be almost calling to me from this strange new world above.
Steady as she goes, windward ho!
I'll tell you a tale of the bottomless blue and its hay to the starboard heave-ho. Great sailor beware, 'cause the biggins are brewing mysterious bottoms below. Bottoms below, below, from whence wayward westerlies blow. Where Triton is king and his mer people singing mysterious bottoms below.
Isn't this perfection, Grimsby? Out here where the seas meet the sky, surrounded by nothing but water.
Oh yes, it's simply delightful.
The salt in your skin and the wind in your hair and the waves as they ebb and they flow. We're miles from the shore, but guess what? I don't care.
As for me, I'm about to heave ho.
Totally.
I'll sing you a song of the king of the sea and its hay to the starboard heave-ho. To the ruler of all of the oceans is he in mysterious fathoms below.
King of the sea, why that's nautical nonsense. Nothing but a superstition.
The king of the ocean gets angry, and when he gets angry, beware. I'm telling you, lad, when King Triton is mad, how the waves will rock from to and fro. Hold on, good luck, as down you go.
What is that? Do you hear something?
My lord, please. And that's a seafaring. You have got to get back to court to honor your father's dying wish and to take up his crown.
Well, suppose I don't want his crown.
You would forsake his kingdom, all of his treasures.
Oh, treasures. You mean like this? Who needs it? We drink straight out of the bottle, don't we, boys?
A can of rum, 2 pounds, 3 shillings.
Or this? Well, not when we've the sun and the moon to light our way.
Candelabra, 18 pounds, 5 shillings.
Or this? No thanks. I'd rather eat with my bare hands.
You are a prince, sire, not a common sailor.
These men are anything but common. They're free, Grimsby, truly free. They don't have to answer to anyone but the sea. I'd rather be a sailor, pirate, than a prince any day. This is where I belong. Everything seems more real here. Strange how at home I feel here in the tide's swift flow. And when the pull is strong, I almost think I hear the sea, wild and free, calling me from fathoms below. There it is again.
We ought to head back to shore, Your Majesty.
Indeed, we should.
Well, not while I'm captain. Now follow that voice to the ends of the earth if we have
Aye, aye,
to.
Captain.
Mermaid Mermaid's out there in the bottomless blue, and it's hey to the starboard heave-ho. Watch out for a lad or you'll go to your room in mysterious fathoms below.
Why, it's beautiful.
Hey, Ariel, there you are.
Thunder!
Whoa, freaky.
What's the matter? Haven't you been to the surface before?
Yeah, sure. Me and the other fish in my school, we come up here all the time.
Is that so?
Sure. We're not scared of sharks, or boats, or fishermen. What's a chum bucket? Are those for real?
You are afraid, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm here now, aren't I? With you.
Flounder, you're blushing.
It's sunburn. You get it up here.
Are you flirting with me?
Gross. Blech. No way. But if I was...
Hey, look what I found today. It was floating in the wake of a giant ship.
Treasure?
I'll say, look.
Cool. What is it?
I don't know.
Airspeed check, altitude check, landing gear check, clear the runway, squawk! Hello, Ariel.
But I know just who to ask. Scuttle, look what we found today.
More human parafunicular, eh? Well, you've asked the right bird. I happen to be an expert on that very speciality.
Can you tell us what it's for?
Oh, this is rare, redonkulously rare, and in pristine condition.
What? What is it?
It's a dingle hopper!
A dingle hopper.
Commonly used in saloons, yes, of the beauty variety. Humans like to wear their hair in tails, pony, pig, or duck. It's all the same to them. A primp here, a twirl there, and voila! A pumper, durable, and all thanks to
The dingle hopper.
These babies are fantabulous, absolutely indispensary. When it comes to dingle hoppers, I'm a regular encyclopedia. See that you wanna have a hairdo like the folks who live up there do that and flap their wings.
Flap their wings?
Well, you look absolutely dandy if you use one of these handy little thingamajigs. Pick up the dingle hopper just like so. Twirl the way I'm twirling now. Give a little yank and there you go. You're what they call the dogs meow. This thing makes music so fantabulous, so absolutely marvelous.
Music! Oh no, the concert! Oh my gosh, my father's gonna kill me!
The concert was today?
I completely forgot. Come on, Flounder. Thank you, Scuttle.
You change your mind and want us out. Call me first, you hear?
Benevolent merfolk. Benevolent merfolk. Benevolent merfolk. Creatures of the deep. Today marks a special anniversary. As many years ago on this fateful day, I inherited my father's kingdom and banished the sea witch Ursula forever.
Hail King Triton!
And so, it's time to celebrate our victory. In honor of the occasion, may I introduce our master of ceremonies.
Presenting the court composer, Horatio Thelonious Ignatius Crustaceus Sebastian.
Morning to y'all.
So, tell us what you have in store.
I got a special song just for the occasion, and it's gonna be performed by none other than your 7 lovely daughters. I wrote this little number for my star pupil.
And who might that be?
Your youngest, Ariel. Such a voice, that child. Notes as clear as ice, pitch as pure as water. Why, I haven't heard such magnificent sound since, well...
Since Her Royal Highness, may she rest in peace.
You're gonna be a proud papa. You'll see. If only she'd show up for rehearsals once in a while.
Let the merriment begin!
Music Maestro.
We are the daughters of Triton, great father who loves us and named us well. Aquata,
Adrena,
Arista, Latina, Adela, and Ariel. In concert we hope to enlighten the hearts of the merfolk with music swell. Adrena, Arista, Latina, Adela, and then there is the youngest in her musical debut. Our 7th little sister, we're presenting her to you. To sing a song, Sebastian wrote, her voice is like a bell. It's our sister, Ariel. She's not here. She's not.
Oh no. Maestro, again.
Ariel! Where in the name of Poseidon has that sister of yours gone?
Apologies, sire, but that girl, she's gonna be the death of me, swimming where she should be singing.
If I had that soda, this would have never happened.
That girl is angling for trouble.
I'd say give her the hook.
Fish puns? Aren't we better than that?
Honestly, Daddy, you let Ariel get away with
Everything.
Now, I love all my daughters equally.
Oh, please, that answer's as canned as tuna and twice as oily.
Arista's prettier than Ariel. Adrena's smarter. Alana's sweeter. Atina's, older. And Adela, let's face it, Daddy, you're the only male attention Adela's ever gonna get. Hey! What do you have that Ariel doesn't? Naked ambition and a willingness to kill.
That's enough! One son, Sebastian. Was that too much to hope for?
Please, sire, but don't go pointing your pappy's trident at me.
Oops, sorry, Sebastian.
You might go whipping up a hurricane by mistake.
Well, look what the catfish dragged in.
Daddy, forgive me. I'm so sorry.
Ariel, young lady.
I just forgot.
that's all.
As a result of your careless behavior,
Careless and reckless behavior.
the entire celebration was
Ruined, completely destroyed. This concert was gonna be the pinnacle of my distinguished career.
Sebastian.
Now, thanks to you, I'm the laughingstock of the whole kingdom.
We gave up a date with a whale of a guy.
I don't sing backup for anybody.
Mama loved me the best, but she's gone.
Do you mind? Ariel, please. You've been given such a gift.
I know. My mother's voice.
It's a wondrous talent, one that demands stewardship and care. So please, Ariel, for the sake of her memory.
I will, Daddy, I promise.
It wasn't even Ariel's fault. That know-it-all Seagull started going on and...
Seagull! Seagull! You went up to the surface again.
Nothing happened.
You could have been seen by one of those barbarians, one of those humans.
Daddy, they're not barbarians.
They're dangerous. Traps and harpoons. Like it or not, Ariel, you're my youngest, my baby, and so I care about you the most.
But I'm old enough to look after myself.
As long as you live under my reef, you'll obey my rules.
If you just listen to me for once!
That's the last time you're ever going up to the surface again, understood?
You are so unfair!
Ah, heaven help me. She's headstrong, willful, stubborn as a barnacle.
Teenagers, give him an inch and they'll swim all over you.
I can govern a kingdom, but I can't control my own daughter. I was too harsh. She'll learn to fear me. I don't want that. She needs her mother, Sebastian, and so do I. If only she were here, she'd know just what to say. She'd firmly and yet gently help the girls find her way. She'd know what to forbid and what we must allow. She'd have the strength and patience that I lack somehow. Oh, what I would give to have her back right.
Now, sire, it's difficult, sure, but you got to toughen up, not melt down, for Ariel's sake. I'm telling you, that child needs constant supervision. Someone who can watch over her, keep her out of trouble.
That's not a bad idea. Somebody to safeguard her every move.
Her every dog paddle.
Her every side.
Her every dive.
And you are just the crab to do it. What? You heard me. From now on, Ariel is your responsibility.
Mine, but your majesty. She's a clever mermaid. I'm just a crustacean. Surely you want to pick someone higher on the evolutionary scale.
Oh, mistress of the deep, beauty of the broad.
You should have seen it, all those merfolk singing Triton's praises and cursing your name,
Declaring a national holiday.
Holiday, my blowhole. It's the day my brother Triton got greedy. That's all. The day he stole my half of the kingdom.
To think your very own flesh and blood, and he double-crossed you.
His own sister.
Casting you into exile, a life of unceasing solitude.
In the shadowy depths of a serpentine sea. All right. Don't blow your fuses, boys. It should have been mine. When Daddy Dear was floating on his deathbed, he divvied up the kingdom into two. I got his magic shell and half the sea as well. His trident went to... You know who his trident went to, don't you, babies? My rainlight was blissfully delicious, and glamour, glitz, and style were all cool wrongs. Did I use some black magic? Well, oopsie, my bad. Did I mutilate, maim, and destroy? Just a tad. And for that I get banished, but me want the good times back. I want those grand old days. I want the twisted nights, the sick delights, the wild soirees. I want those trembling crowds of shellfish cracked and peeled for me to dine. Not because I'm mean or selfish. No, I only want what's mine. I want disgusting wealth. I want exquisite sin. Want the entire sea to worship me on bended fin. I want to greet my loving subjects and then have them as a snack. Remember those good times? I want them back. Picture it, my sucklings. Pretty soon we'll be back on top, sipping bubbly, eating caviar before it hatches. King Triton is the only thing that stands in our way. If only I could find his Achilles heel, that soft, quivering underbelly beneath all that armor. I'll debone him, dethrone him, and then boys, oh boys, we're back in business. Ooh, together now!
You'll bring their good times back, resume your wacky fun, restore the joyful charm of causing harm to everyone.
I wanna make them earth of power, like they did in days of yore. Sure, it's sheer abuse of power. So ain't that what power's for? I wanna taste their tears. I wanna hear their screams. I want the special rush you get from crushing hopes and dreams.
It's more than simply sentimental.
It's an aphrodisiac.
Remember those good times.
Oh God, were they good times?
It's time for more good times.
Let's get 'em back. If only I had a way to make 'em pay, I'd settle Triton straight.
Poison?
Sure.
Blackmail.
Or
his daughters?
Maybe. Wait! Why didn't we think of it before his youngest?
With that beautiful boy.
Which she takes for granted. A woman doesn't know how precious her voice is until she's been silenced. Perhaps we can teach them both a lesson. I want the little girl.
Ooh.
And boys, I want her bad. I want her sitting here to lure her dear devoted dad. I want my goody brother to come rescue her this sap, and then one way or another, surprise, spring the trap and get the good times back. I mean, with all the perks, the trident crown, the throne, all mine alone, the whole damn works. But most of all, I want old Triton pink and wriggling on the rocks. And fellas, it's my time, and frankly, it's high time. Those fabulous good times, they're coming
Ariel!
He doesn't understand me. He doesn't even try. I've never felt at home here.
Home's with your family, isn't it?
But what if home isn't the place you were born? What if it's a place you have to discover for yourself?
I'd miss you if you were gone.
You would?
Well, not in a dopey way. Not in a crazy, hopeless, I'm so in love, but she doesn't know I'm alive kind of way. Not like that at all. I gotta go.
Flounder, you're very sweet. Daddy's never even met a human, and he still thinks the worst of them. I just don't see how a world made of such wonderful things could be bad. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? She's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling around on the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Betcha on land they'd understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand. Ready to know what the people know. Ask 'em my questions and get some answers. What's a fire? And why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world.
Tell me, child, you got trouble in the mind?
Sebastian,
What is all this?
just a few knickknacks I've collected, that's all.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. If your poor father knew about this place,
Oh,
why, he'd-
Sebastian, you're not gonna tell him, are you? Oh, please, he'd never understand.
Listen to me, Ariel, for my sake as well as your own. It's time you kept your mind on your music. From now on, you'll have voice lessons every day. And perhaps you can take up an instrument. Something ladylike. The harp, maybe.
A ship.
Why, sure, a nice harp made out of driftwood and decorated with mother of pearl. Ariel, somebody go and nail that girl's fins to the floor.
I don't want to be king.
I swore an oath to your father on his deathbed that I would turn you from an errant rustabout into a proper royal, so you're worthy to fill his shoes.
Now you're making me queasy.
And that's not all. I promised I would have you married before your 21st birthday.
Married.
Well, our kingdom needs a queen.
Have you ever tried to take a princess sailing? It's a joke. The crinolines get caught in the rigging, and most of them can't even swim.
Swim, sire. It's that a prerequisite.
Sure, if we go sailing. But where am I gonna find her, Grim? A girl who's as carefree and alive as the sea itself.
Well, what do you know?
Scuttle, be quiet, they'll hear you. Oh, I gotcha. We're being trepidatious.
It's too much to hope for, isn't it? Somewhere out there, a girl who's a match for a guy like me.
Perhaps you're not looking hard enough.
I've never seen a human this close before.
Me neither.
I thought you were an expert.
On this stuff, sure. but it gets the sight of them. Horrible. That square jaw, those broad shoulders, and 2 eyeballs of the same color. No variety.
I don't know. I think he's really handsome.
You do?
Well, trust me, Grimsby, when I come across the girl in my dreams, it'll hit me like lightning.
Too late?
Oh, it's hard to say. I can't make out a heartbeat.
No, look. He's breathing. Oh, Scuttle, just look at him. He's so beautiful. What would I give to live where you are? What would I pay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me? Where would we walk? Where would we run if we could stay all day in the sun? Just you and me, and I could be part of your world.
Prince Eric?
Quick, on your wicket, before we divulge.
Ahoy! Somebody! Anybody! Get away, you filthy bird! Away, now! Oh, Eric, you just adore making my pulse race, don't you?
The girl rescued me. She pulled me right out of the surf. She was singing.
There now. You took a terrible tumble, dear boy.
Oh, that voice. I can't get it out of my head.
It's the sound of the sea, that's all.
No, I'll prove it to you. I'll find her. I'll thank her for saving my life.
You'd best come with me. A night of sleep, and you will be good as new.
Please, you have to believe me.
You have heard too many tall tales, my boy.
No. She was real.
Yes, of course she was. As real as a siren. As real as the mermaid on the rocks.
I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch it, you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your
Ariel's working my last nerve, acting like a big fish in a small pond.
Swimming upstream when everyone else is swimming down.
If you ask me, it's because she's a Pisces.
No question about it. She sure is acting fishy lately.
She's dizzy and she's dreamy. Her head's up in the foam. Her eyes have gone all gleamy. It's like there's no one home. She floats away the days, moping on the coastal shelf. You ask her where she's going, she giggles like a fool. She barely sticks her toe in down at the tidal pool.
just a phase. Face it, she's just not herself.
Is she ill or insane? Is it water on the brain? What has got her bothered so? It's the bend, it's the flu.
Gosh, I wish we had a clue.
Oh wait, oh dear, good grief. It's clear she's in love. She's in love. Pounding hearts, ringing bells.
Look, I think she's even wearing brand new shells.
She's in love, and it's divine. She's in love. That girl's a 7 9 right above. Got to be, she's in love.
Hey, Flounder, notice anything weird about you-know-who?
You mean Ariel? I'll say. She acts like she don't see me. She doesn't even speak. She treats me like sashimi left over from last week. You see her late at night, tossing in her ocean bed. She's moody as a snapper, oblivious as rocks. You sit right up and tap her. She lays there like a lox. As sure as dogfish bites, something's made her lose her head.
She has lost her head.
And she sighs and she swoons and she's humming tunes.
Even as a sort of glow.
What on earth could it be?
Any hammerhead could see that side, that glow, that swoon.
Oh no, she's in love.
She's there to never fail.
She's in love. See her hips, how they swish.
Well, don't you wonder who's a lucky seafood dish?
She's in love.
She's found a deep-sea home.
She's in love.
And now she's got us so.
See her blush, see her grin. Got to be love. She's Ariel and someone swimming in the sea. Kissing. It's clear as H2O.
She's got blue light and sinker. Crushed out, switched on, worked up, far gone.
Knocked down,
Hard hit.
indeed that's it.
She's in love. She's in love.
She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. Plain to see, no mistakes. Look at those moonbeams in her wake.
Obvious what they must be singing.
She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. Yeah, yeah.
Ariel, oh Ariel, that sister of yours is as slippery as an eel. Where is she some off to now? I gotta find her before Daddy goes looking.
Good luck, she's in La La Land. That girl is head over tails in love.
In love? Ariel?
Come on, Flounder. Who's the lucky merman?
Gee, I don't know. I didn't even know she was in love till the second chorus.
But you know her better than anybody. You follow her everywhere.
No, not anymore. Not since you started chasing after humans.
Humans? I hope and pray you did not just say humans.
Uh-oh.
And this new love of hers, don't tell me.
Then don't ask me.
He's one of them.
A real human? The two-legged kind?
Daddy's gonna be ripped.
Dating outside her species.
Thanks, Flounder. You're a regular angelfish.
Water all around your child, and you still got to go play with fire.
Where did she go? Where can she be? When will she come again? Calling to me, calling to me, calling to me. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the shimmer of the wind upon the water. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the glimmer of the sunlight on the sea. Somewhere there's a girl who's like a swell of endless music. Somewhere she is singing and her song is meant for me. And her voice, it's sweet as angels sighing. And her voice, it's warm as summer sky. And that sound, well, it haunts my dreams and spins me round until it seems I'm flying. Her voice.
With all due respect, sire, you have been scouring the sea for weeks. And to what end?
Well, I vowed to find her and I will.
I have a better idea. On the eve of your 21st birthday, we will host a marvelous ball. We will invite countless eligible young ladies.
I knew it.
To sing for you.
What?
A contest. What better way to find your mysterious voice? You will be married by sunset on that very day, just as your father decreed.
Oh, yes. Well, yes, that's how we'll find her.
Indeed we shall.
She's out there
You have my
somewhere.
word.
I just know. I can sense her laughter in the ripples of the wave against the shoreline. I can see her smiling in the moonlight as it settles on the sand. I can feel her waiting just beyond the pale horizon, singing out a melody too lovely to withstand. And her voice, it's there as dusk is falling. And her voice, it's there as dawn steals by, pure and bright. It's always near, all day, all night, and still I hear it calling. Her voice. Strange as a dream, real as the sea. If you can hear me now, come set me free. Come set me free.
A human.
I didn't choose it, it just happened.
Oh, child.
I thought maybe you'd be happy for me.
Happy for you? Happy because you gone plumb crazy now? Child, it's time you got your head out of the clouds and back in the water where it belongs.
But I don't belong here. I don't fit in. As hard as I try. I just wish I could be up there instead, walking on the very same ground he is. Breathing the very same air.
Down here is your home. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got going on up there.
You're wrong, I swear.
Believe me, child, it's true. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around ya, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around ya. What more is ya looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better, don't wear it wetter, take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away. I'll be devoted full time to floating under the sea. Down here all the fish is happy, as off through the waves they roll.
Happy, they sat cause they in the bowl.
The fish in the bowl is lucky, they for a western fate.
One day when the boss gets hungry,
who's gonna be on the plane?
Under the
sea. Under the sea. Nobody beat us, fry us and eat us in fricassee. We want a land folks love to cook. Under the sea we want to look. We got no troubles, life is deep bubbles. Under the sea. Under the sea. Since life is sweet here, we gonna be here naturally. Even the sturgeon and the ray, they got the urge and start to play. We got the spirit, you got to hear it under the sea. Danube play the flute, he can't play the harp. The bass play the bass and they sounded sharp. The brass play the brass, the chop play the chop. The fluke is a duke of soul. The way he can play the things on the strings. The trap rocking out the blackfish, she sings. The smell and the sprat, they know where it's at. I know that blowfish blow. That's what I'm talking about. You got to put your back into it. Ariel?
Where is she, Sebastian? Where?
You just miss her, sire. She slip away.
To think she betray her family this way. Turn her back on her own kind.
She can't help it, sire.
I taught her myself. And now she makes a mockery of everything we hold dear. Where's she hiding?
If only I knew.
She keeps secrets from me, Sebastian, not from you. I'll wager you know where she is. Now take me to her.
this belonged to him once. To think he held this in his very own 2 hands.
Ariel! Ariel, tell the truth. Did you save a human from drowning?
Who told? Which one of you?
I'm sorry, Ariel. I'm nothing but a guppy, just a lousy guppy.
You get every single solo, and it's not fair.
That's enough! Leave us alone. You too, Sebastian. So, did you?
I had to.
You had to!
Without me, he would have perished.
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
I can't just hate him because he's different. Perhaps you can, but it's just not in me.
Different? They catch us with their hooks. They spear us with their blades.
They're not all like that.
Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
We don't know that for certain.
Can there be any doubt? She slips out one morning for an innocent swim and never returns.
But you can't prove.
I know it in my heart, and that's enough. Murderers, all of them.
You can't blame all the humans for a few wicked ones.
I won't have you build a shrine to them. Worshipping their rubbish, the debris that sullies our waters.
Teddy,
Sebastian,
no.
Flounder, take it away.
No, please don't. Please.
This is where you belong. For once, just listen, will you? That savage fruit would kill you in the world above.
Daddy, he's not a barbarian.
Don't try that same old song. I'll have you grounded till next year. Am I clear? Don't go near that world above.
But I'm old enough to look after myself.
No! Have you lost your senses? He's a human. You're a mermaid. I'm still the king here. My word is law. This filth you bring here is the final straw. And push, my daughter has come to shove. I'll make you obey till you do as I say. I'll care, come on, May, but I'll keep you away from that cruel, harsh, cold, vile world above.
Ariel.
He took all my things. All my human stuff. If he really and truly loved me, then he'd never...
Child, it's because he loves you.
Well, he sure has a funny way of showing it. He can take every single treasure I own, but he won't break me.
Yeah? Well, you might just break his heart.
And you, some friend you turned out to be, bringing him here, to my secret place.
For your own good, child, I pray that you wake up from this madness, and soon you're swimming in some dangerous waters.
If only he would look, if only he could see, could love me as I am instead of how he wished I'd be. He doesn't really care, he doesn't want to know. I hate him, yes, I hate him. God, I hate him so. Oh, what I would give if only I could
Child, poor sweet child.
Oh, she's got a very serious problem, hasn't she?
If only there were something we could do.
Who are you two?
Sweet child, poor child, so tragic, so misunderstood. Dear child, sad child, life's looking, shall we say, not good. No. Who will ease her woes and worries? Who will help her get her man? Sweet child, perhaps the sea witch can.
You can't possibly mean Aunt Ursula.
She knows your dreams. She'll grant your prayers. She'll cast a charm, a tiny spell. By the alarm, no one will tell. No one will care. Sweet child, dear child, sad child, poor child will take you to her lair right now. Better
Take me to her.
Sweet child.
Hello? Ariel, it's me. Where'd you go? Ursula! Ariel!
I shouldn't be here.
Now, mustn't get cold fins. Don't be shy, Ariel, darling. It's me, your Auntie Ursula.
I shouldn't be here.
Nonsense! We're family.
But Father says you're wicked and hateful.
Yes, but he says the same thing of humans now, doesn't he, Snuggles? And we both know that's not true now, don't we?
Why did he banish you?
The ocean wasn't big enough for the both of us. And now he's driven you away, too.
He doesn't understand me.
Oh, but I do, Dumpling. We're both so very alike. You and I, gals with ambition. Nothing scares a man more now, does it? Now tell dear old Auntie everything.
I'm in love with someone. A human.
Yes, this prince fellow. He's quite a catch. The answer is simple. You've got to become human yourself.
Can you help me?
Help you? My dear sweet child, it's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me well a witch. But you'll find nowadays I've mended all my ways. Repented, seen the light and made a switch. True, yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh, I used on behalf of the miserable, the lonely, and depressed, pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls, it's sad, but true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, "Spare us, please!" And I help them. Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I had to rake across the clothes. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole I've been a saint to those poor unfortunate souls. Here's my best offer, baby kings. I know a spell that will turn you into a human for 3 days. Now it's got a procedural clause, sort of a quid pro quo. Before the sun sets on the 3rd day, you've got to get dear old Princey to kiss you. If you do, you'll stay human forever.
And if I don't?
Nothing drastic, darling, I'm sure. Oh, look, smooth print. Your soul is mine forever, and you're doomed to spend eternity in my watery, hell-soaked lair. Liars! Don't ya just love 'em? Of course, there is one more thing. My fee.
But I don't have anything.
Oh, I'm not asking for much. Only your voice.
My voice?
Don't worry, darling. I have the perfect place for it. Your grandpappy Poseidon gave his magic triton to your father. But this was his gift pour moi.
Your magic shell.
You've heard about it?
Father says it's the source of all your witchcraft.
Nonsense, darling. It's a bauble, a vessel for your voice. Trust me, darling. Your vibrato, your legato, even your belts, they'll all be safe and sound in here.
But if I don't have my voice, how can I ever...
You'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the power of body language. The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word, and after all, elder. What is idle prattle for? Come on! They're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can, but they don't soon fawn on the lady that's withdrawn. It's she who blows a tongue who gets a man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you wanna cross the bridge, my sweet, you gotta pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath. Go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam jetsam, now I got a voice. The boss is on a roll. You poor unfortunate soul.
So, how's about it, Cupcake?
If I become human, I'll never see my family again, my sisters, not even my father.
Now, do you want Princey Pooh or not? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yes. Where do I sign?
Not just any ink, darling. Use mine. Beluga, Sevruga, come winds of the Caspian Sea. Larynx, glacitis, and max laryngitis, lavoche to me. Now sing your voice over to me. Now sing and keep singing. Now swim for your life.
Don't tell me. I'll decipher it for myself. Aha!
got legs, you idiot. She traded her voice to the sea witch and got legs.
No, not your beautiful pipes.
You see? Not a sound.
Aw, kid, it hurts me to say it, but that was a lousy swap.
What would her father say? I tell you what her father'd say. He'd say he's gonna kill himself a crab. That's what he'd say.
She's got just 3 days.
3 days to what?
Make the prince fall in love with her.
And to prove it, he he gotta kiss her.
The prince? Well, you wanna snare the prince. You gotta learn a graceful way of perambulating.
She'll do no such thing.
Sure she will. Come on now. Upsy-daisy. What's this? You giving up so soon? You gotta have a little gumption. Yeah, a can-do kind of attitude. Take it from a go, who knows? Now look at me, you see this face. In terms of beauty, I'm a basket case. And as for style and savoir-faire, well, I guess there ain't a whole lot there. Although perhaps it makes no sense, I shove my stuff with lots of confidence. 'Cause though I lack an awful lot, there is one thing I got positivity. I got positivity. It gives me the zam and the zow and the yodel, yodel, yodel. And that's why I walk with a wiggle in my waddle. And once you've learned that word, there ain't nothing you can do. That's how positivity works for you.
Positivity? Why, there's no such word.
Of course there is. In the dictionary, right between popsicle and pre-hysterical. Believe you me, I've seen it work miracles. See, with the bip and the bop and the bop-bop-boo, you can flip and flop till your wish comes true. The tip is to tap into something that you believe. 'Cause with the zig and the zag and the zaz-zaz-zee, there ain't nothing you can't be. You see, it's really your prerogative. You simply can't ignore it. Then there's you just sitting there, smack down flat upon your derriere. If that's the way you wanna be, well, you might as well be shrubbery. So stand upright and dust your seat and walk real tall on your own 2 feet. Sure, you'll trip and make mistakes, but you've got what it takes. Come on now.
Hey, what have we got? Shoo! Shoo! Miss, are you all right? You seem very familiar. Have we met? Yes, of course. I've been looking for you everywhere. Please, you must tell me your name. Oh, excuse me. You don't speak English? Oh, a sore throat, eh? I'm sorry. You don't speak at all, do you? For a moment, I mistook you for someone else. What is it? You're hurt? No, you need help. Whoa. A bit dizzy, aren't you? Come on, I've got just a remedy. A warm bed and a hot meal. Come on, you'll be fine. The palace isn't far.
Now that's what I call reeling him in.
This is gonna get me in some real hot water.
Can you believe that guy? What a crab. Now you know that word. There ain't nothing you can't do. And that's how positivity works for you.
Your Majesty.
Have you found her?
We've searched everywhere. We found no trace of your daughter.
Then keep looking until you do.
Yes, sir.
I never meant to wish her ill, Daddy.
I know.
And if she never comes back and I'm forced to sing her solo,
Don't call us. We won't rest, Papa, not till she's home.
Thank you, dear child. As if the loss of your mother wasn't enough.
The poor child washed ashore like kelp. Perhaps it was a horrible, horrible shipwreck. We will never know the truth. She will not speak. Not a single, solitary word. Maids, do what you must to make her look presentable. A scrub in the tub, a proper frock.
get your straight back, dearie.
I can't help but wonder, what must she be thinking? I would give a farthing or two just to hear her thoughts.
Just look. It's like I'm in a storybook. Oh, it's bliss. I dreamed that it would be somewhat, but not like this. Look over there. Oh my God, how very odd and what might they be? Something splendid, maybe. Look over here. Could you bust? Isn't it just bedazzling, dazing, utterly amazing? Gazing round, it's like to die. Just seeing it feels so good. I would scream only if I could. I hoped and wished and wanted so to be here. Wished and prayed and pictured what I'd see. Prayed and woo! My prayers are coming through here. Look at it all, look how it gleams, lovely beyond my wildest dreams.
Looking round, won't make a sound, just keeps on gawking. Weird how she's not talking.
Look at her stare. Lucky miss, chosen like this to stay for dinner.
What does he see in her?
Hush now, girls, she's simply shy.
Just picture table chat, one-sided even that.
Piffle ladies! In 2 short nights, the prince will hold his contest, and young ladies will be singing themselves silly, all to win his heart. Tonight he will savor some quiet.
I hoped and wished and wanted so to be here. Wished and prayed and planted to a T. Prayed and woo! My prayers are coming through here. Look at it all, look how it gleams, lovely beyond my wildest dreams. Look, it's him, so handsome
everyone's speechless. You hungry?
Attention, attention. La menu pour ce soir. Escargot. Lobster. Tuna, tartare. Allez, mackerel. Maintenant. Les poissons. Les poissons. How I love les poissons. Love to serve little fish. First, I cut off their heads, then I pull out their bones. Ah mais oui, ça c'est toujours delish. Les poissons, les poissons. With the cleaver, I hack them in two. I pull out what's inside and I serve it up fine. God, I love little fishes, don't you? Here's something for tempting the palate. Prepared in the classic technique. First you pound the fish flat with a mallet. Then you slash through the skin, give the belly a slice. Then you want some salt in. Cause that makes it taste nice. Oh. Shh. Shh. Zut alors. I have missed one. Sacre bleu. What is this? How on earth could I miss? Sweet little succulent crab. Quel dommage, what a loss. You belong in the sauce with some flour, I think just a dab. Then I'll stuff you with bread. It won't hurt, you'll be dead. But you'll surely be lucky you are. Cause it's gonna be hot in my big copper pot. Tout à l'eau, mon poisson. Au
It's been a while, hasn't it, Prince Eric, since we dined in the company of such loveliness?
Well, usually it's just me and Grim. Usually it's just me and Grim. He's got to look across the table at my ugly mug.
Well, the bath certainly worked its wonders. She's groomed for a groom, you might say.
Easy, old boy, easy. My, isn't that unusual? Thank you.
Oh no, do not tell me she's fond of tobacco. Aha, it's the pipe. I cannot say I blame you. It is an antique meerschaum from Dusseldorf.
Oh, sorry, old boy, but it looks like your pipe smoked you.
Very well. very amusing. She certainly knows how to make you smile. Shall we? Ahoy, Prince Louis! Chef Louis, please!
And now, something truly exquisite. The crème of the crème de la crème. Ho, ho, ho! You may ask, but what is it? It's a teensy surprise, a delectable treat, one I'm sure you just love. Allez, bon appetit!
Les poissons, ooh la la, les béats, say bonjour to our friends from the sea. Fish fillet, fish pâté, fish flambé, fish tartare. It's a fish, how you say, jamboree. Curry bass, skipper smell, fish kebab, tuna mash. If it's good, it's been grilled to a tea. Fish lightly toasted and roasted and steamed.
Tossed in the blender and tenderly creamed. Dish after dish like you wish you had dreamed.
And now, for the grand finale, la pièce de résistance, a delicacy, by golly, you won't find in restaurants. A tidbit to tease your taste buds with a certain je ne sais quoi. Voilà.
Just look at the two of us, eh? What a couple of misfits. You're a quiet girl in a noisy world. And I'm a prince who'd rather be a common sailor. We're both fish out of water, you and me. What? Did I say something wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. Who needs words anyway? A smile says just as much sometimes. Nimble on your feet, aren't you? Dancing beats small talk any day. Well, it's the way your feet smile or laugh or let you say so many things. Dancing is a language that is felt instead of heard. You can whisper, sing, or shout without so much as a word. Try it. Go on, like so. Just let your emotions tell your body what to do. See how much a single gesture can reveal. And every little step, every single step is one step closer to saying what you feel. Well, once the music hits you, inhibitions fall away, and you find that you're expressing things your voice dare and say. Don't be afraid, let go. Soon as you surrender, what's inside will sweep on through as the boundaries between us disappear. And every little step, every single step is one step closer to talking loud and clear. A dance is like a conversation, except you never need to make a sound. And once you've begun, you speak as one, give and take, back and forth, round and round. Heart to heart. Dancing is a language that is felt instead of heard, but it says much more than language ever could. Every single step, every little step is one step closer. One step closer. Is one step closer to being understood. You hear that? Forgive me. I haven't been myself lately. It's after. Get some sleep. Good night.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. The things I do for you, young lady. Now I know what I should do. I should march right back home to your father so you can be miserable the rest of your life. It's true, I got no backbone. All right, child, I'm in. Now we got to make a plan to get that boy of yours to kiss you before it's too late. You got to bat your eyes like this. You got to pucker your lips like this. Ooh, that's good. You put those two things together and you got that boy in the palm of your hand. Now, off to bed with you, child.
That was too close for comfort, boys. One day and they're already dining together. Then dancing cheek to cheek. I should have known. There's only one thing more potent than my black magic.
The power of true love.
Teenage hormones. She didn't waste much time. That little shameless tease. One sunset's barely through, and Princey Pooh is on his knees. They'll be smooching by day 2, boys, if she keeps it up like this. So there's just one thing to do, boys. What? Go up and block that kiss. Meanwhile, I bet her daddy's worried bad and wondering where she's been. Soon he'll guess, and then, oh yes, the real fun can begin.
No girls ever dare to join me out here. Too afraid they'd muddy their shoes. Not you. Peaceful, isn't it? Not another living soul for miles and miles.
Nothing is happening.
They spent all morning on horseback, then a picnic, and now this, and not so much as a peck on the cheek.
So, how about this weather?
This is going nowhere. Fast.
24 hours left and he'll be married off. Poor Ariel, she'll be deep sixed.
We got to do something, and quick.
But what?
We got to create the right kind of moods.
Ah, something romantical. Candlelight and shampoo?
Nonsense. It don't take all that. Everything we need, we got right here. Percussion. Strings. Winds. And words. There ya see her. Sha-la-la. Sitting there across the way. Sha-la-la. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss a girl. Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. Possible she want you to. There is one way to ask her. Kiss the girl. Don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Sing with me now. Sha-la-la-la-la, my oh my, look like the boy too shy. Ain't gonna kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, ain't not sad, don't want to shame too bad. He gonna miss the girl.
You know, I really ought to know your name. Maybe I could guess. Alexandra. Annabelle. Beatrice.
Aria. Her name is Aria.
Ariel. Ariel. Hey, that's kind of pretty. Okay. Ariel.
Now's your moment. You're taking the blue lagoon. Boy, you better do it soon. No time will be better. She don't say a word, and she won't say a word until you kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, don't be scared. You want to move the bag, go on and kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, don't stop now, don't try to hide it all. You wanna kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, not too long and listen to that song. The song say, kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la, music plays, do what the music says. Go on and kiss the girl. Go on and kiss the girl. You've gotta kiss the girl. Go on and kiss the girl. Go on and kiss the girl.
Sebastian,
What on
was
earth?
that?
Lightning? Ariel, are you alright?
From underwater?
I ought to get back. It's my birthday tomorrow. We're holding a contest. Grimsby wants me married by sunset or else.
She may have legs, but her love affair doesn't. I didn't feel any sparks, did you? No electricity whatsoever. What's the poor sweet child to do? It's such a shame. It's such a crime to
be so close
and yet so far,
so overdue,
yet under par,
and out of time.
It's too
Sweet child,
dear child,
and now our second sun has set.
poor child,
Lost child,
there's still some hope.
you wanna bet?
No,
One more day to get her love pick,
one more day to snag her man,
and then the squid will hit the fan. Oh, she'll be disgraced,
oh, debased,
reviled. Poor child.
Most merciful Triton, I pray that you'll keep calm.
Where is she? Where is Ariel?
She'd be so angry if she knew I was here.
I entrust my youngest daughter to you, and what happens? I ought to have you cracked. I ought to have you shelved.
He almost was, Your Majesty, and all for Ariel.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself too. What kind of tragedy will it take?
A tragedy involving the sea witch, to be exact.
What did you say?
These two eels came and took her straight to Ursula and traded her voice for a pair of legs. And if the prince doesn't kiss her...
Her voice? She bartered away her voice to become human?
By sunset tomorrow, that child could be giving up her very soul.
Her soul?
And all to that wicked sister of yours.
It's time I settled things with her once and for all.
Pardon me, young lady. Anything else you require before bedtime? Very well then. Best catch 40 winks. A big day tomorrow. Prince Eric must choose his bride. Mustn't look so blue. The secret to happiness, child. We mustn't wish for impossible things.
If only he would know the things I long to say. If only I could tell him what I wish I could convey. It's in my every glance, my heart's an open book. You'd see it all at once if only you would look. If only you could glimpse the feeling that I feel. If only you would notice what I'm dying to reveal. The dreams I can't declare, the needs I can't deny. You'd understand them all if only you would try. All my secrets, you would learn them. All my longings, you'd return them. Then the silence would be broken. Not a word would need be spoken.
What is it about her that's so wonderfully, impossibly familiar? Why do I feel dizzy in a way I've only felt but once before? How come when she looks at me it seems like time stops moving? Almost like the way it did that day upon that shore. But that
If only for a
where's
word,
that
if only you would notice how I ache behind my smile. I guess you never will, I guess it doesn't show. But if I never find a way to tell you so, oh, what I would give if only you could know.
princess in the land. How can a little mermaid compete with that? If only I knew how, I'd make him see the light. If only it were up to me, this all would turn out right. And if I only could, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd simply wave me claw and make your dreams come true. And wouldn't that surprise ya if you only knew?
How could she just suddenly, completely disappear into thin water? It's been 2 whole days and I don't know where she has gone.
If only I could tell, where's that?
If only there were time, I know we'd kiss at last.
If I could turn back time, I'd change
Just one more day for that
But time keeps
day.
racing forward, our moment's almost past.
I'll try to understand. I'll
I
keep
give my
my
life
temper.
up to make it
I
happen.
should have started listening to you more. How I wish that God could have been
One more day until I have to go.
If only
Oh, what I would give if only you could.
And at the dawn will occur. Maybe I'll find that voice, but I'll lose her.
Welcome, dear friends, to our contest. The first that this kingdom has ever seen. We gather today for a vocal display, so our prince may at last choose a queen. These 5 princesses possess the most accomplished voices in all the land. Oh, another one. 6 princesses. Tonight, one of you will go home with the crown. I beg your pardon, ladies.
Don't I sound rich? Loud my mouth puts up a perfect pitch. Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Listen to these, clear as can be. You know I'm it when I hit my high C. Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything, everything, everything? I'm a perfect Salvatore. My vibrato is second to none. I'm a walking strain of disappear. Can't you hear? I'm the one, I'm the one, I'm the one, I'm the one, I'm the one.
My follies. Surely one of these lovely voices matches the music in your heart?
Oh, I wish I could say yes. She's not here.
But her father is the ruler of all Prussia. No, not you. She is richer than Midas. No. She is one of triplets, but they're willing to break up the set.
No, Grim. No.
What am I to do? You'll be the death of me, boy. Your birthday is almost over. You must choose someone. Perhaps if we steal ourselves? Take another listen. Shh.
Poor child. Oh, poor lost child. I had so hoped, Eric, that you may find love somewhere in this room.
Perhaps I have. I've just been too blind to see it.
But that's impossible. She didn't utter a sound.
No? That's funny. Because I heard every note. As clear as a bell. That must mean something, old boy.
Oh, perhaps it does.
That's it! That's the voice! That's the voice!
Can it be another contestant?
No. Tell her she's too late. Tell her competition is over.
Why, look, such a gorgeous sunset. And on the third day, too. Time's up, you lose. Get ready to spend the rest of your life as her slave. I'm dragging you down into the depths where you belong. Say goodbye to your satin pumps, your pretty dress. You're mine now, mermaid. Get ready to spend the rest of your life licking the barnacles off her back.
Ursula!
Brother, darling, you're right on cue.
What have you done with my daughter?
Nothing. She's done it all to herself, trading her voice away. And for what? Human heartbreak.
Give her back to me.
Not on your life. It so happens that your daughter signed a contract.
No.
Even drew a little heart above the eye. Is it binding? Goodness, yes. Unbreakable, unless there is a little something we could try.
Go on.
Perhaps we could arrange a sort of trade-off. Maybe swap your daughter's soul for, say, your own.
What?
Sign the scroll and set her free. Or else she comes with me to suffer through eternity alone. The mute little hatchling, drowning in her own sorrow, with no voice left to cry out your name.
It's not my soul you're after. It's my power.
Which would you rather be? The king of the sea, or a father to his little girl?
Ariel!
Finally, the ocean belongs to me! And now you poor unfortunate soul, time's up, you lose. Now the power of Poseidon has been once again made whole. All the power of the Trident and the shell in my control. And now dark shall reign forever over ocean, sea, and shoal. Now see for yourself how banishment feels. You poor unfortunate soul. He can't look out!
Voice! The spell! It's broken!
Well, look who has my black magic now.
If it breaks, you die?
Oh, please. You believe that after all the lies he's told you?
Lies? What lies?
You told her the world above was hideous. And what was it instead?
Beautiful. Beautiful beyond compare.
He'd say anything to turn you against the prince and his kind. Why, he's shameless. He'd even say that they murdered your own mother.
But if the humans didn't kill her, then who did?
It was you, wasn't it? All this time blaming humans? It was you.
Why, I couldn't hurt a minnow. Liar!
I've ever truly called my home.
I'm the one who's at fault, Ariel. Cursing humans when all along,
There's goodness in people, Daddy. I know. I've seen it.
even when I couldn't. I'm proud of you, Ariel. Your mother would have been too. Somehow, in the blink of an eye, when my back was turned, you grew up. You truly love him, don't you?
It's what you want, Your Majesty, more than anything. Please.
You belong to his world now.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you so much.
Tomorrow at sunrise, we search again. But, Your Majesty, she's lost!
Well, I won't rest until I've found her.
Look, sire!
Ariel,
Oh, Eric!
could it be? It's been your voice all along, hasn't it? Who are you?
This is my father.
I'm King Triton.
Astonishing, I must say. Why, it defies plausibility.
Your Majesty. At last I found someone who makes me eager to seize the future and claim my birthright as king. But if I slip out to sea sometimes, she won't mind because she'll be there keeping us both on course. With your permission, sire, I'd like to make her my wife.
My permission. Ariel can speak for herself.
Yes, Eric! Oh, yes!
No, can't be happening, no! Grog after bedtime, a bad idea.
Are you the boy's father?
Heavens no. His Majesty's long dead. I'm his guardian, nothing more.
Well, I'd wager he'd be proud of the both of you.
Why, thank you, sir. He's my one shining achievement. A bright light in a dark world.
Well, congratulations to us both, my friend.
And to you. Yes, and to you.
If only you could stay and never say goodbye. If only I could make time stop. Believe me, I would try. But fathers have to learn that daughters have to grow. And if you truly love them, you must let them go.
And oh, I love you so. If only you could know.
Tall tales and superstitions, eh, Graham?
So that is truly the king of the sea. And she is his daughter.
Well, does that upset you?
Heavens no! I am just relieved she's royalty.
Finally can join and be one.
We have a small few thank yous to make. We want to thank all the teachers who helped out behind the scenes for all your hard work. It doesn't go unnoticed. I want to thank Albert and Seamus for all their hard work with the stage and the hall and everything else that they do. I want to thank Miriam and Lauren for taking so much time to teach us the dances. I want to thank Miss White, Miss Gibson and Miss Moriarty for all their hard work with the lovely costumes. I want to thank Helen and Miss Davern for all the time they spent teaching us all these songs. I want to thank Miss Shields for all her hard work from script reading to organising the props, as well as all her support and encouragement. And finally, we would like to thank Mr. Murray. He puts so much time into us every year for the show, and we hope he's very proud of what he's achieved with this year's production of The Little Mermaid. Where's Mr. Murray?
Yeah, if Mr. Murray can come out there and accept his reward.
Where's Mr. Murray?
Just a few more.
Miriam and Lauren or Seamus and Albert are year round.
I'm not going to reiterate everything that the cast has said here with the amount of time and effort that has gone on and the thank yous that they relate to all of the teachers and the staff who put so much time and effort into the students. I suppose watching this, tonight was the very first night that I actually saw the full show. And like Ariel, for quite a large part of the show, I was actually speechless here because of I suppose, the talent that was here and that we saw on display. These kids have danced their feet off. They have sung their lungs out. And I hope they have acted their way into your hearts here tonight because they have given it all to you. The famous Bert Brown, the American psychologist, performance psychologist, once famously said that the bravest thing you can do is to show up. My God, folks, not only did you show up, but you put on one hell of a show here, not just tonight, but over the last 5 performances. I think as an audience, I suppose the whole purpose of the school is to nurture and develop the next generation for the Cashel community. We are so lucky to have such a wonderful staff here in the school who will allow these students to perform, give these students the platforms to perform. Tonight, they have been amply, assisted in that to the wonderful music of the orchestra under the guidance of Helen. Would you give them a round of applause, please? Stand up and take your bow, please. Come on. I also have to reiterate in relation to the proudness in regards to the work that goes in behind these. I know we spoke in relation to all the caretaking staff, Seamus, Albert, Matty and Martin, but also the amazing PR team of Eilish, Marcelina, Mary in the office, Mr. Nolan. It goes on then to the TYs. The TYs have been all over this. There's so much work goes on in behind the stages here. In behind the backdrops. We have phenomenal work going on. We have Miss DeBarry, Miss Tierney, Miss Duffy, and we also have Adam as well, and a fantastic team. I hope the background team, would the backup team come out on the stage, please? These boys and girls have been here. Oh, okay, come up, come on. Out front. They have turned up. Come on, out front. This team have turned up every single night and have worked their socks off because there has been so many changes and so many scene changes which have run seamlessly over things. So really, really well done for all of the students who've not only been here on the stage, but we also have the makeup. I know Miss Amara and there's a team there who've come in every single evening as well. And like I said, we have the TY Enterprise students who not only produce the actual programs, but also set up the shop. And I think we're very proud of all of their efforts because the whole concept of the show is that students get involved, and by getting involved, you get a sense of belonging. But more importantly, a sense of community to work. It's been a real privilege to see these students work over the last 2 months and on numerous different things. I think you will all agree that the set here tonight is second to none. That has gone under the guideship of Mr. Fox in the art department, and also from the props point of view. I've never seen a show with so many phenomenal props in it. And each one of those props has been hand-painted by the students here. And they have been under the, I suppose we have Miss O'Brien to thank for that, Mr. Dunn, who put so much work into it. And also we have the woodwork department with Mr. Ryan and Mr. Hines. All this has gone on, when in actual fact, every single day in the school carries on as normal, because there's two very important people who make this all happen possible to the running of the school day, which is Miss Moore and Mr. Johnson, who have covered classes, ensured that things have run smoothly, and that teachers get on with the business of helping new students, and more importantly as well, allowing the students to get a chance and the opportunities. So I want you to show your appreciation for all of the teachers and staff within the school and the students. I also want the cast of The Little Mermaid to show their appreciation for you, the audience. There's fantastic to see so much support from the community. We've had 5 shows here. Each show has been sold out, but what's been fantastic is there are some parents who have been here 2 or 3 times this week. We have past students. It's wonderful to see past students coming back into the school. But as a community, you have really supported us as a school. And I know that the cast members, when they step on this stage and they see the audience and they see how much you really appreciate what they're doing, and they feed off that there, and they're really appreciative of that. So, would you show your appreciation, the cast of The Little Mermaid, for our community? I think I've never seen such a colourful costumes as well. And one of the things that's been fantastic about this show is the number of students who've been involved, but that means more costumes. And we have a phenomenal lady working in the costume department, Miss White, along with Miss Gibson and Miss Moriarty, who's ensured that these students are on stage. You should see the actual costume changes. There's a lot of steps going into this, so there is. So, would you show your appreciation for all of the work that both the costumes and the makeup have done? And last but not least, and I'm going to reiterate again, every show needs drivers or forces behind it. And we're extremely lucky to not only have one, but not only have 2, but we have 3 phenomenal people here who've given a lot of time and effort to ensure that this show goes on time and time again. But not just goes on. Every year, it needs to be a step higher. And I know there's members of the audience that are in here that probably have been in here for the last 29 years, because this is the 29th show. And you will see every year that little bit more, that little bit more. I can see it. I'm here 9 years. And this has been a phenomenal achievement. So I just want to pay homage to Miss Shields, Miss Davern, and Mr. Murray. Would you stand up, please, and take your prize? So I'm going to leave you. I know you've one more number, yes? Okay. You have one more opportunity to get it all out of your systems. There's going to be a lot of tired heads here on Monday morning, but from us, thank you and safe home.
We're the Little Mermaid cast of 2023.
We are Cashel Community School and we are so proud of what we have achieved tonight.
We want to thank you all so much for your support. We really appreciate it.
Here is a little Coldplay number to end off tonight.